Music. What does it mean to us? It seems to have this fundamental value within our lives. And, we listen to all forms of different music, whether that be rap, pop, rock, and then for some of us, classical, jazz, funk, all this other styles of music. But why? And I think it's just because it's so incorporated into how we live. And, we all understand music. And I personally think that while we say, math is a fundamental language, and while that may be true to a certain extent, a lot of people get, if I have this and this, I have two things. But math gets complex, and you lose people really quickly in math, and they lose the appeal. But even if someone can't personally make music, they get it, and they want to listen to it. And if you go to someone who lives in some third world isolated tribe who's never seen any kind of modern piece of anything in their lives, they still have music. They dance, they listen to music, they hit things, they make beats, they use music in ways to express all kinds of things. So they get it. So why do we attack it? And if you still don't think music is an instinct from early on that we understand, that we get that as a part of our lives, a person named Bobby McFerrin demonstrated at a presentation that when he sang a note for the crowd like ba, and jumped on that spot on the stage, and then moved over one spot, went ba, jumped there, got the whole crowd singing that note, and then jumped back and forth so the crowds went ba, 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 ba. When all of a sudden he jumps up one spot without telling anyone he was going to do that, why did the whole entire crowd sing the next note? Why does that happen? It's because we have music in our soul. Music is a part of us. So again, why do we take music and put it under the value of so many other things in our lives? And now I'm not trying to discredit those other things. I'm not trying to discredit education, because without an education, we can't advance, and we need advancement in our world. We need an education to be a more well-spoken, well-rounded person in life. But we eliminate this essential part of our lives at the first signs of financial stress anywhere in the world. And I know for me, it is an escape. I need music some days to just lose myself. I need to let go of my troubles, my stresses, and lose myself in the movement and the motion of the music. And so, by taking away this chance for children, we take away the chance for them to express themselves uniquely. And I know that not every single one is going to take up music. It's not for everyone. But they need it. They need to at least learn about it so that they will experience music and use it in their lives to their advantage. We are only hurting ourselves by taking away music. And so that is why music matters to me. Music is a form of expression, love, anger, sadness, neglect, indifference, reflection, joy. Everything, every kind of emotion you can possibly feel can be expressed through how someone plays their music, sings their music, composes their music. And that is why it sickens me to see us as a country, as a community, as a species losing touch with our music. And I guess that's just why music matters to me. I could keep going on for hours talking about how angry it makes me at what we do to music in our community, how we discredit it, all the horrible atrocities that are committed against just music in general. But that's not the point of this presentation. It's what matters to me. And throughout school, I've noticed that, and I get the point of an education. I've already said that. I don't discredit it. I value an education, but it doesn't do anything for me. It's only when I'm sitting down at the drum set, when I'm standing with that bass on, the bass drum in front of a huge crowd, or about to strike the first note of the orchestral piece, that I truly feel at peace and I feel whole. That's the only chance where I can express myself in ways that I don't have the words to use. I don't get anything from math, chemistry, and I'm sorry, Mr. Richey, English. I just don't get anything. And I know that, people like Kelly, they use poems to express themselves because that's the way that they've always learned to express themselves. But it's just not for me. Music is what matters to me. And nothing will ever change that. It's the only thing I want to do in my life is to create and give music back to the rest of the community so that people can feel my emotions and use that in their everyday lives.